Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer.
Hello, right. Boring Review Nation.
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
All right. Welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Gabe, the Night Watchman.
And Gabe and I are here for another Tool reaction. And I'm excited about this one because this is a song I never heard before. I know you're not a true fan. I get it. But we had a lot of people request 46 and 2 after we dropped our reaction to The Pot. Okay?
Right.
Not sure if they're similar songs because I don't know this song.
Right.
And I'm like, 46 and 2, is that a different band? I had no idea. So this is going to be first time him, first time me. We're super excited. If you missed it, we've got a few other Tool song reactions on the channel. Go ahead and check that out. Are you excited for this?
I am. You know what's crazy is, like, not only can you miss songs, right, of certain artists, because same way, like, you think, oh yeah, that's my favorite artist. I've heard it. Oh, I didn't know they sung that, or you know what I mean? It happens or whatever. Right. But even bands. So the other night, you know, full disclosure, live out here in Vegas, side hustle. I drive limos, and there's a huge concert at the MGM. Actually at the T-Mobile Arena, I should say. And it was a band from the 80s that I had never heard of. And I just happened to be in earshot of a fan. And I was like, you know what, dude? I never heard of them. I mean, I heard of Duran Duran. You've heard of Duran Duran.
Absolutely.
Depeche Mode, right? And I was like, who? And at first I thought it was like, remember the other band you introduced me to?
Bullet for My Valentine?
Oh, no, that's...
Some 40... Oh, Rammstein?
Rammstein.
Stop it.
And I was like, who? I'm like, who's Depeche Mode? And there was a fan out there, bro. No, like, I wasn't even having a conversation. I was having a conversation with a fellow driver. And he said, are you kidding me? They were one of the biggest acts in the 80s. They were right up there with Madonna and Duran Duran. I'm like, first of all, Madonna and Duran Duran do not belong in the same sentence.
No.
All right?
I would agree with Duran Duran, yes, but Madonna, stop it.
I was like, are you kidding? But dude, they had their loyal following. Dude, the T-Mobile Arena was sold out. Listen, it was so many people there. So, I mean, you just never know.
I've heard Depeche Mode. Couldn't tell you one of their songs. Never got into listening to them. So you're not alone in that. But we're going to go ahead and check this one out. Let us know, what are some of your favorite bands that you don't know all the songs? I'm not talking the obscure songs like track 13 from like their 19th album. Like, I didn't know about this song. Please do us a huge favor. If you like our reaction at all, don't forget to
like and subscribe.
I'm excited for this.
Check it out. See if you discover
a
a gem here, my friend.
Sorry about that. I got a lyric video here so we can hear the words, or see the words, excuse me. All right. Can't wait for this.
I want to know what that reference is. 46 and 2.
Either. I'm going to want to read that before he sings it. This is like a lesson too.
Yeah, like, huh? What's going on here?
Don't you just love his voice though?
Yeah, he's got a phenomenal voice.
Like, I have no idea what's going on in this song.
Yeah.
And he's talking so soft, which I kind of appreciate, because if I had the what do you call that?
The pipes.
The pipes, thank you. If I had the pipes, I wouldn't be whispering. I'd be showing him off. He's very controlled, but his voice, when he just inflects it just a little bit, like, such a beautiful
he's
tone.
Really, really good.
Absolutely. Oh.
I've been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own chaotic, insecure delusion. I wanna feel the change consume me, feel the outside and turn it in. I wanna feel the metamorphosis and cleansing I've endured in my shadow.
I have never heard this song before. I'm sorry for pausing right there. I know you're going to hate me for that part right there. I can't believe I've never, not on the radio. I listen to a lot of radio, especially growing up. Not on the radio, not at a friend's house, not, just happy. I've never heard this song and it's blowing my mind. But I'm really digging it, especially when they get to the chorus right there. And it's not like he's screaming, but he's just increasing the volume. Right. The drummer's doing some crazy things as usual. I absolutely love that. What do you think about this song so far? I'm actually loving it.
I'll be honest. I think I've heard the hook somewhere in a movie, like dun 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 dun.
I can see it being a movie, but I've never heard any part of this.
I cannot know. But yeah, the song Shadow, I haven't heard it, but I feel like it's like on a soundtrack of a movie, maybe an action movie or like a mystery movie. Let us know in the comments if you know. Hey, has this been in like a film? You know what I mean? And a lot of times
I can see this being on The Crow or something like that.
Yeah, like that's what it feels like. Like exactly what I was thinking.
Owns.
Like on The Crow for sure, because there's a whole bunch of rock on that song as well. Nirvana was on that one as well, wasn't he? I think it was a Nirvana
The Cure
song.
was on that. There was
The Cure.
The main title when he's running through the buildings. Such a great song.
That is a really good song. It's a great film as well. But yeah, like it's funny. After I was watching, I always do this. I watch the videos with my wife and stuff like that, and the kids is like, "Oh, that's from How High." Dash moves. And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's like a soundtrack." You're right, it is. And I was like, I knew I had heard it somewhere before, and I think you even mentioned it was a movie. I was like, "What? Huh?" So I just it's frustrating me because I'm trying to think.
We'll have to Google.
I've heard it somewhere before.
Let us know in the comment section. Is this from a movie? A popular movie soundtrack, or just a movie?
It's something like The Crow, but it's not The Crow.
Sometimes movies, the soundtracks are better than the movie.
Who you telling?
Titanic.
Love that guitar right there. Drummer! Oh my gosh, what was he doing? I went too far. When he says this line, oh my gosh.
That was bananas right there.
next one. Oh! That's it. Man alive. Honestly, I have questions about whoever put together this video. Like, I'm assuming whoever did knew what they were talking about as far as what the song is about. And I appreciate teaching us a little bit about all that kind of stuff. If that's what 46 and 2 actually means, I'm assuming they did their homework. But that song was such an interesting Tool song for me, because at first hand you could say, oh, it's kind of like Schism. It's kind of like Anemia or whatever, where it's not like your pop type of song, which is just, anyone could walk by and that's a great song right there, right? It takes a little more this or that. But this is different than those songs. This is not a Schism. This is not this or that. It's completely different in its own. And it makes me wonder, okay, what are the other Tool songs that I never ventured into growing up when I was listening to all different types of rock? I absolutely loved it. Love the recommendation. I'll be listening to that more and more for sure the next several weeks at least. But man, that was so different. But it was Tool at the same time.
To kind of piggyback off what you just said, it is so different than the other Tool songs you put me on to. And all I can say is, added it. Oh, dude.
I didn't see that coming.
I love this song. This is one of the few songs that gives you both the guitar riff and the drum riff. And I remember the last two songs, like, man, it's so different because he sings over the guitar riff. Normally they let the guitar riff breathe on its own, but in the last two songs, he also kind of sings over it. You know what I mean? And they give us that drum beat at the end. This was sick, bro. And it's a 6-minute song. Like, sometimes when it lasts a long time, you can feel it. You couldn't feel it, man. And even at the end, they're still giving it. Like, dude, it was dope. And it's funny, like you said, I wonder if this is actually more Tool, or if Tool is more like the kind of Tools you're used to. And it reminds me of one of the coldest lines that a rapper Jay-Z ever said, which made sense. And I don't know if you know who the rapper Common Sense is. He was he became an actor, but he was like, Common was
Common,
Common. And he has Common was known as a conscious rapper, right? Like, he was a lyricist. He was super cold. And a lot of people said that Jay-Z dumbed down his rap or whatever. And he has a line. He said, honestly, lyrically, I could be like Talib Kweli, which is another really, really cold lyricist in rap. He said, if I really want to be cold with it, I want to rap like Common Sense. But I sold 5 mil. I ain't been rhyming like Common Sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not what is mainstream, you know what I mean? And that's just like honestly, if I wanted to, if I'm being true with myself, he's trying to say, I want to rhyme like Common Sense, like be that conscious rapper, hit you with the lyrics. He said, but I sold 5 mil. I ain't been rhyming like Common Sense. I was like, wow. Like, and he's always so good at the play on words there. But going back to this Tool, like, I wonder how many times you say, like, I just want to do this. A song that, like you said, it's so different from their other stuff, and maybe it doesn't even have to, the structure. That's kind of what I like. You got the guitar riff, even the intro took forever to get there, like, dun, 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 dun. Like, it's not your normal rock song. And then maybe this is what they want to do, but maybe it was like the producer, like, yeah, that's not going to be, especially, reminds me of the Queen, right? A 6-minute song. It goes on forever. He's like, I feel bad for your wife. I pity your wife if you think 6 minutes is forever. But maybe it was because that just didn't, quote unquote, sell, and that's why 6 minutes is a long time for a song. Maybe that's why we never got on the radio. You know what I mean?
I never got the impression that Tool was ever the type of band that was trying to fit any mold. And their songs, the 4 that I played for you so far, they're all different in their own way. And that's kind of like what Tool is. Like, they're not just one this, not one. And I don't mind bands that have a certain sound and they just keep busting out those songs.
Okay.
But they're so eclectic, if you will. They're so diverse. But it's the same voice. You know, it's the same musicians, but they're able to make so much different music together. It's fantastic. And the singer itself, he's in like 3 different bands or whatever. So, I mean, even himself, he doesn't want to just stay in one mold. Absolutely loved it. Let us know what you thought about our reaction to this song, and let us know what else you want us to react to from Tool or anything else. With all that being said, until next time.
We know all things.